a sponsored hot topic about Rafi Lounge. We have founder Rafi Anteby with us here to talk about the world's first members-only Web3 lounge incorporated onto the blockchain. Welcome, Rafi. Great to have you here in your very zen and peaceful studio there. How's it going?
Going amazing. I was listening to the whole conversation. I loved it. I love the connections you do. And by the way, just before we even start, one of the members in my lounge, which we're going to talk about it, produced Ninja Turtles. So I've got a good connection for you after that.
What is happening?
Nice.
That's great.
What is happening on this podcast? My goodness.
Actually, one of them was my Tai Chi student for many years. His name is Lance Robbins, and the other guy's name is Eli Deckel. And it goes all the way to my friend Shuki Levy, who is partnered with Saban, who created that. So we'll talk later.
This is incredible. I feel like if we kept going for another half an hour, there's going to be another Zoom tile that's pop up, and like literally one of the Ninja Turtles are just going to show up at this point.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Rafael, the full name, so you can put me as a Ninja Turtle if you think.
There you go. Well, Rafi, look, man, it's so great to have you on the show, and I had the privilege to learn a little bit about what you're building, and couldn't wait to share it with the guys and with the world. So give us the scoop.
Okay, so I created something called Rafi Lounge, and I created 2 years in the midst of pandemic. And the main purpose was I was doing many other things and live many lifetime in this lifetime, I would say. And I saw that there's a fear, and at the same time, there's also a certain potential for growth for something that never happened before. There was something that was very in at the time, if you can say that, called digital nomads. All those people that realize that they can go around the world with a little computer and little cell phone and create businesses, and they don't need the four walls. And this formula, or this kind of concept, really magnify itself through Zoom, as we know, and understanding that we really don't need those four walls anymore, and we can really do it anywhere. At the same time, the other factor was that a lot of people needed wellness and really connect to the spiritual side and understand more about life. And they went deeper inside to learn about themselves and to get better physically as well. So I created this place. I landed upon, I was actually traveling for 1 month by myself. I said, God gave me the best gift is to see America without people. So I went to travel all the way to Yellowstone, came back and created this thing called Rafi Lounge, that a place that I found. It's 11,000 square feet. Out of that, 6,500 square feet is a balcony overlooking the ocean in the most spectacular place in Malibu, right across from Soho and Nobu. And I created an outdoors experience where people can come and combine wellness with co-working space in outdoors. And we've been 2 years into it. We have a lot of people, as you heard, some of the people that you just indirectly talked about, that are members here. And while I do it, I myself am an artist, and as I said, I do many things, and I see myself first and most as an artist. So immediately when people start talking to me about NFT, I said, let me tap into it. And I learned more and more, and then I said, okay, for a selfish reason, if you can say, I'm going to start to do like NFT nights and invite all kinds of speakers to talk about it so I can learn, and also I can pick and choose if I want to do something, who do I want on my team? And like a few months ago, I said, okay, I'm game, I'm in. And I called all those people around me and I said, I want you to be part of that. And said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, I myself, I used to create, and we're going to talk about it if you have time, but I was a Kung Fu and Tai Chi monk in China. And I also go a lot to China and Tibet and Nepal to learn mandala sand artwork. And I said, we're going to create a digital mandala that is a GIF. And from that, we're going to convert it into QR codes, and we're going to use a token so it's going to allow a lifetime access to our lounge through the NFT platform. And that's where we are today.
Amazing. And that mint is like coming up. It's like right around the corner, right? So
11,
November 11th?
11/11 at 11:11 a.m.
Nice. 1111122. There we go.
Exactly.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So that's really cool. Anything folks need to know about that drop that's special?
Yeah, there are a few tiers, but the main two tiers really right now that are available, there's one tier that's called the Unity. We're going to do like like you guys talked before, we also do the Genesis collection, which is going to be a very, very limited one. The Unity one is actually available for everybody. It's going to be a digital one. So basically, people will be able to go online. They will be able to tap into any class that we have. And we have anything here from yoga to Tai Chi to meditation. The Lama of Tibet come here. And we're going to do also interviews online with some of my monk friends and chanting and things like that. They will be able to tap daily and do that. And that's going to come, and that's going to come out. I think it's 0.2 for each one. Each token is 0.2. And then they will be able also to come once a year to a big NFT gathering that we're going to do, and to attend our Vortex workshops that we're going to do like 3 days work twice a year. We're going to do it in like Vortex area, like in Sedona, Arizona, or Mount Shasta, or places like that, which is going to involve what I call ancient healing modalities with futuristic financial modalities. And the second drop, or the second collection, is what they call the Mindful Connection. And that collection is the main collection that I think a lot of people are looking at, because it's a membership lifetime. Both of them are, by the way, lifetime. So they pay, basically, it's 3.33 ETH. And they have one time, and we're only releasing one of those at the first stage. And they will be able to come here to any classes that you want, anywhere from Brooke Burke, who's teaching you, to Dancing with the Stars, to me teaching Tai Chi, to all of those, to attend all of those. And they will be able to go and also attend other places that we're going to open, like Miami, Scottsdale, and Newport, and be part of that big community. And yeah, and the last thing is that in Art Basel, we're going to do there another pop-up for Rafi Lounge. That's and so hopefully they will all come there and join us.
Awesome.
Yeah, can't wait. I'll be there and looking forward to it. And there's just so much about this project that I really love, in terms of this connection of consciousness through digital. You know, we talk a lot about Web3 burnout, but there is like tremendous benefit from using this technology to create greater connection between people and their own consciousness.
I totally agree. I think that how the Web3, and I talk about it a lot here, how the Web3 is emerged slowly. It really meets the spiritual world. I think we talk about it slightly, but it's such a beautiful way, because there will be a time that everybody will have to connect without the intermediate or the institutions. So the revolution of Web3 is so above just the internet. It's really a lot of the institution will have to take a step back and really adjust it to this, you know, the way that people will interact with each other without having the institution in the middle. And obviously information will come much faster, very, very soon. And then even if you look at little things, like when I travel from Nepal in Tibet, and I go to the Himalayas, and I went too fast down to Nepal, and I got mountain sick from that. And it took them 24 hours to verify my you know, my insurance in America. And those verification, because they're going to go now to another level, it's going to be so fast without the insurance being involved, going to save money people, and we all will be verifying each other, which will be amazing.
So what do you think?
Like, I was going to say that roadmap, though, by the way, sounds amazing. The partnerships, and we were talking to Will about just the power of these different partnerships and relationships that form. And dude, like already in these early days, you've been forming so many close relationships that are going to propel this thing forward. Really excited to have the opportunity to check it out.
Thank you. I have a lot of as you see, you talk each one about his experience, and he said to me, I don't want to edge myself. I definitely don't want to edge myself, but I've created so many relationships, and everybody really stepped forward. So anywhere from, you know, last weekend we have a full experience here on the weekend, and we brought anybody from Bentel Boy to Brett, and to from WGMI, and to Amir, and a lot of people from the NFT world, that they all really want to help, and all the way to the other friends like Jamie Foxx and Gerard Butler, and all those people that jump in. And then if you even see on the board, I didn't choose a board that's going to be just a normal board. I do have the former president of Sony, who, by the way, left after 23 years because of NFT, because that's the space you want to be in. But also like Lavinia, who was the owner of Equinox Gym, and the Lama of Tibet, who said, I'll sit on your board and I'll give the spiritual advice that I can. So we're really trying to merge those worlds between the youth and the elderly and really make it about wellness and progressiveness.
And you have Edge of Company also in the mix. Thank you for including us as members. We're really excited about it. Will, what do you think, man? Is there a conscious toy collaboration at some point down the road?
100%. I like the idea. I like the concept. I think, like we talked about earlier, just like, being present, being conscious, deploying empathy, all these different traits that I think are super important, especially as we, educate younger audiences. That there's a lost art to it. So I love the mission, and I think there's a cool collab maybe down the line for both companies.
Thank you, for sure. I would love that. And as I said, I'm always happy to help, and I will definitely put you in touch with those people so that you can maybe create this Ninja Turtle more than a little kids.
Oh, man.
That's it.
But I always say, no matter what, when you look at things, still try to look at it from a kid's eye. That's the most beautiful thing, right?
It is.
Totally agreed. And speaking of that, I think we have a little giveaway, which will definitely inspire some excitement, Rafi, from your end. Do you want to share any of the details around that? Mindful NFT, I think we got in the mix here. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have one mindful NFT that we're going to give. So mindful NFT, again, it's something that everybody will be able to come here. So whoever gets it, it's something that they can come immediately. And that's the beauty about what we do, is that it's not a futuristic thing. It's here and now. So they can drop in as soon as they get it, come in here, meet everybody, and start to participate in all the classes, and hopefully can be with us in the full moon ceremonies that we have and everything.
Oh, that's great, man. So keep an eye on our socials for that giveaway. We'll give you all the details on how to score that thing. Massive value coming your way if you're lucky enough to grab that. But also, before you head out, Rafi, you want to make sure we know where to follow you as well as your company and all your projects. Where should we send people?
Okay, you can send us to Twitter, obviously, to Rafi Lounge. And we have on the Web3, it's rafilounge.io, and that's where you can see all the things, and we can do people can register for the whitelist and all those things over there. And then if you want to see the classes, then on rafilounge.com, that's where we have the platform, or you can download the app. We now have an app, Rafi Lounge, on the App Store, and you can see all the classes that we have there.
Beautiful. Amazing stuff. Everybody head over there, check it out, Rafi Lounge. Rafi, thanks so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Talk soon.
Thank you.